Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Korean ebook before it's gone.
Hi everyone, I'm Gabriella. How are your Korean listening skills? In this video, you'll have a chance to test them out with a quiz. First, you'll see an image and hear a question. Next comes a short dialogue. Listen carefully and see if you can answer correctly. We'll show you the answer at the end. Are you ready?
서점에서 여자가 점원에게 무언가를 부탁하고 있습니다. 그 여자는 어떤 책을 보고 싶어 합니까? 죄송합니다. 그 선반에 있는 책을 보고 싶습니다.
어떤 책이요?
자동차에 대한 책이요.
잠시만 기다려주세요. 이거요?
네, 맞아요.
여기 있습니다.
그 여자는 어떤 책을 보고 싶어 합니까? 서점에서 여자가 점원에게 무언가를 부탁하고 있습니다. 그 여자는 어떤 책을 보고 싶어 합니까? 죄송합니다. 그 선반에 있는 책을 보고 싶습니다.
어떤 책이요?
자동차에 대한 책이요.
잠시만 기다려주세요. 이거요?
네, 맞아요.
여기 있습니다.
Did you get it right? I hope you learned something from this quiz. Let us know if you have any questions. See you next time. How are your Korean listening skills? First, you'll see an image and hear a question. Next comes a short dialogue. Listen carefully and see if you can answer correctly. We'll show you the answer at the end.
남자와 여자가 레스토랑에서 메뉴를 보고 있습니다. 남자는 무엇을 주문했습니까?
무엇을 주문할 거예요?
이 피자 맛있어 보여요. 이걸로 할게요.
전 어제 피자를 먹어서.
그럼 이 햄버거는 어때요?
좋아요. 그걸로 할게요.
남자는 무엇을 주문했습니까? 남자와 여자가 레스토랑에서 메뉴를 보고 있습니다. 남자는 무엇을 주문했습니까?
무엇을 주문할 거예요?
이 피자 맛있어 보여요. 이걸로 할게요.
전 어제 피자를 먹어서.
그럼 이 햄버거는 어때요?
좋아요. 그걸로 할게요.
Did you get it right? I hope you learned something from this quiz. Let us know if you have any questions. See you next time. How are your Korean listening skills? First, you'll see an image and hear a question. Next comes a short dialogue. Listen carefully and see if you can answer correctly. We'll show you the answer at the end.
남자가 병원에 전화를 하고 있습니다. 남자는 몇 시까지 병원에 가야 합니까? 여보세요. 무엇을 도와드릴까요?
오늘 문 여는 시간이 어떻게 되나요?
6시까지입니다. 하지만 5시 30분까지 와주세요.
네.
남자는 몇 시까지 병원에 가야 합니까? 남자가 병원에 전화를 하고 있습니다. 남자는 몇 시까지 병원에 가야 합니까? 여보세요. 무엇을 도와드릴까요?
오늘 문 여는 시간이 어떻게 되나요?
6시까지입니다. 하지만 5시 30분까지 와주세요.
네.
Did you get it right? I hope you learned something from this quiz. Let us know if you have any questions. See you next time. How are your Korean listening skills? First, you'll see an image and hear a question. Next comes a short dialogue. Listen carefully and see if you can answer correctly. We'll show you the answer at the end.
남자아이가 자신의 일기장을 읽고 있습니다. 남자아이가 오늘 가장 처음 한 일은 무엇입니까?
오늘은 날씨가 매우 좋았다. 나는 오후에 수영장에 갔다. 그리고 나는 저녁에 영화를 보러 갔다. 또 아침에 나는 공부를 했다. 오늘은 매우 좋은 하루였다.
남자아이가 오늘 가장 처음 한 일은 무엇입니까? 남자아이가 자신의 일기장을 읽고 있습니다. 남자아이가 오늘 가장 처음 한 일은 무엇입니까?
오늘은 날씨가 매우 좋았다. 나는 오후에 수영장에 갔다. 그리고 나는 저녁에 영화를 보러 갔다. 또 아침에 나는 공부를 했다. 오늘은 매우 좋은 하루였다.
Did you get it right? I hope you learned something from this quiz. Let us know if you have any questions. See you next time. How are your Korean listening skills? First, you'll see an image and hear a question. Next comes a short dialogue. Listen carefully and see if you can answer correctly. We'll show you the answer at the end.
여자와 남자가 사진을 보고 있습니다. 어떤 사진을 보고 있습니까? 이거 너네 아들 축구팀 사진이지? 누가 너네 아들이야?
이 아이,
아, 팀에서 키가 가장 크네.
나보다도 키가 더 커.
어떤 사진을 보고 있습니까? 여자와 남자가 사진을 보고 있습니다. 어떤 사진을 보고 있습니까? 이거 너네 아들 축구팀 사진이지? 누가 너네 아들이야?
이 아이,
아, 팀에서 키가 가장 크네.
나보다도 키가 더 커.
Did you get it right? I hope you learned something from this quiz. Let us know if you have any questions. See you next time.
Hi everyone, I'm Jae-hui. In this video, we'll be talking about 10 phrases to amaze native speakers. Let's begin. 10년 동안 한국어를 배웠습니다. I've been learning Korean for 10 years. Wow, you'll be so surprised if someone says 10년 동안 한국어를 배웠습니다. First, I think it's because not many foreign people learn Korean for over 1 year. I know some people who learn the basic things from the Korean songs, Korean dramas, but not like for over 1 year really studying. So if someone says 10년 동안 한국어를 배웠습니다, that would be amazing to see. 3년 동안 원어민처럼 한국어를 할 거예요. I'll speak Korean like a native speaker in 3 years. You know, if you want to say that you have a strong goal, you can say something like 3년 안에 or 1년 안에 원어민처럼 말할 거예요. Or give more specific things, something like 3년 안에 한국어로 강의를 할 거예요. 3년 안에 한국어로 영어를 가르칠 거예요. Then native speakers like me will be very impressed and very surprised to hear that. And I might want to do everything that I want to do to help the other people to make this goal. 감사하지만 전 사실 원어민이 아니에요. Thank you, but I'm not a native speaker actually. That's actually my goal to say that. I want to say something like, thank you, but actually I'm not a native speaker or something like that. 감사하지만 전 사실 원어민이 아니에요. Thank you, but I'm not actually a native speaker. 유창해지기까지 1년밖에 걸리지 않았어요. It took me only 1 year to become fluent. If that's true, then you can proudly say that 유창하기까지 1년밖에 걸리지 않았어요. 2년밖에 걸리지 않았어요. Then people were very surprised to hear that. 자막 없이 한국 영화를 볼 수 있습니다. I can watch Korean movies without subtitles. If you live in Korea, I think you already know that there's some movie theater that you can see Korean movies with English subtitles. But that movie theaters are not that good. It would be great if you can just see them without subtitles. Yeah, some Korean comedy movies would be good if you want to improve your Korean and also watch Korean drama without subtitle in the future. 하루에 약 50개의 새로운 한국어 단어를 외울 수 있습니다. I can memorize around 50 new Korean words a day. So here we have 하루에, a day, and 새로운 한국어 단어, meaning new Korean words. Well, actually, I think anyone can memorize 50 Korean words if they spend enough time to do that. But it's not easy to do that every day. So if someone says 새로운 단어를 하루에 50개 외울 수 있습니다, that would be surprising because that means that someone is learning Korean seriously. 하신 말씀 모두 다 완벽히 이해했습니다. I completely understood everything you said. So if you say 하신 말씀을 모두 완벽히 이해했습니다, that means that I didn't miss anything. Especially at work, like if you say that, it's going to impress your boss because that means that I'm listening, I can understand every single thing that you said. 한국어 외에 다른 언어도 몇 개 할 수 있습니다. Apart from knowing Korean, I can speak a few other languages as well. So if you have other languages that you can speak, even though it's not fluent, just like at the beginning level, you can say 한국어 외에 something도 말할 수 있습니다. 한국어 외에 일본어도 중국어도 말할 수 있습니다. 한국어 외에 프랑스어도 독일어도 말할 수 있습니다. To say that you speak few other languages apart from English and Korean. 한국어는 재미있고 배우기 쉬워요. Korean is fun and easy to learn. Here we have the adjective 재미있다, fun, and 쉬워요, easy. So that means that you really enjoy learning Korean. Not only to make the other people amazed. I think with saying this, you can also find many native speakers who wanna help you to improve your Korean because who would not want to help someone who really like enjoying learning Korean. 혼자 한국어를 공부하고 있습니다. I'm learning Korean all by myself. So here we have the word 혼자, meaning alone, all by oneself. Actually, there are many people learning Korean by themselves. So if you learn Korean all by yourself, later when you get a chance to visit Korea and talk with Korean people in Korean, just simply say 혼자 한국어를 공부했습니다. I've been learning Korean all by myself. Okay, that's all 10 phrases to amaze native speakers. Have you done any of this? Please leave us a comment in Korean. Make sure to subscribe and I'll see you next time. 다음 시간에 뵙겠습니다. 안녕히 계세요. Hi everyone, I'm Jae-hui. Welcome back to Korean Weekly Words. In this video, we'll be talking about must-know expressions for agreeing and disagreeing. Let's begin. 그건 사실이야. That's true. 그건 사실이야. That's true. 네가 말하는 게 사실이야. What you're saying is true. You can say that 그거 사실이야. Is that true? 그런 것 같아요. I guess so. 그런 것 같아요. I guess so. If you're not 100% sure, but if you feel like that's correct, you can say that 그런 것 같아요. I guess so. 그런 것 같아요. I guess so. 그럼요. Absolutely. 그럼요. Absolutely. So if someone asks you like 오늘 저녁에 같이 갈비 먹으러 갈까? Do you want to have some 갈비 tonight together? For sure, you can say that 그럼요. Meaning I really want to do that. Like absolutely. 어떻게 생각해요? What do you think? 어떻게 생각해요? What do you think? Yeah, that's the question when you want to ask if someone agree or disagree with you. So in that case, you can say 어떻게 생각해요? Or 어떻게 생각해? To mean what do you think? 나는 그게 좋다고 생각해. I think that's good. Or 나는 그거 별로라고 생각해. I don't think that's good. 아마도요. Maybe. 아마도요. Maybe. When you don't have enough information to say yes or no, you can be in the middle by saying 아마도요, maybe. 저는 그렇게 생각하지 않아요. I don't think so. 저는 그렇게 생각하지 않아요. I don't think so. this one has a strong message, so usually Korean people don't use that often. But like when you use this kind of expression, it's better to, put the reason why you think like that. So it's better to say, 저는 그렇게 생각하지 않아요. 왜냐하면, which means I don't think so because something something. 당연하죠. Of course. 당연하죠. Of course. So for example, if your senior asks you, 이 리포트 오늘 밤까지 마무리할 수 있겠어? Which means that, do you think you can finish this report by tonight? And you can say that 당연하죠. Of course. 저도 그 말을 하려고 했어요. I was just going to say that. So if your friend says that, 오늘 밤에 삼겹살 먹는 거 어때? Why don't we have 삼겹살 tonight? Then you can just say that 저도 그 말을 하려고 했어요. I was just going to say that. 저는 좀 생각이 달라요. I'm afraid I disagree. 저는 좀 생각이 달라요. I'm afraid I disagree. This is also an expression that has a strong message. It's better not to say that often, but if you think you really have to say that you don't agree with someone else's idea, like for example, during the business meeting, you can say that 저는 좀 생각이 달라요. I'm afraid I disagree. 확실해요. No doubt about it. 확실해요. No doubt about it. Here we have the word 확실, which means that, something 100% sure. For example, your senior can ask you, 이 리포트 정확해? Which means that does this report has all the correct information? Then you can say that 확실해요. No doubt about it. Okay, that's all must-know expressions for agreeing and disagreeing. If you want to find more expressions like that, visit koreanclass101.com. And I'll see you next time. 다음 시간에 뵙겠습니다. 안녕히 계세요. Hi everyone, I'm Jae-hui. Welcome back to Korean Weekly Words. In this video, we'll be talking about how to respond to how are you. Let's begin. 괜찮아요. I'm fine. 괜찮아요. I'm fine. For example, if someone asks you 어떻게 지내요? How are you? You can say 괜찮아요. 어떻게 지내요? I'm fine. How are you? Or 괜찮아요. 잘 지내요? I'm fine. You're doing well? 전 괜찮아요. I'm okay. 전 괜찮아요. I'm okay. So if you just say 괜찮아요, that means I'm okay, I'm fine. But if you say 전 괜찮아요, it means I am okay, but I'm not sure about the other person. So for example, if your friend know there was something bad happened to your family and asks you 어떻게 지내? Like how are you? Then if you say 난 괜찮아 or 전 괜찮아요, it means I'm okay, but I'm not sure about other family members. 졸려요. I'm sleepy. 졸려요. I'm sleepy. So you don't have to keep saying 괜찮아요 always. But sometimes when you feel sleepy, you can also say 졸려요. I'm sleepy. And I think it's better to give the reason why you feel sleepy. For example, 졸려요. 어제 늦게까지 공부를 했어요. Which means I'm sleepy because I studied until late last night. 잘 지내요. I'm great. 잘 지내요. I'm great. It literally means I'm spending my days well. So if someone says 잘 지내요, that means that the person is having great days. So let's say, you just passed the test that you prepared for years. And if someone asks you, 어떻게 지내요? How are you doing? You can say 잘 지내요. I'm great. 시험에 통과했거든요. I just passed the test. 기분이 별로예요. I'm feeling bad. 기분이 별로예요. I'm feeling bad. Like, it literally means I'm feeling so-so, nothing special. But in context, you can figure out if it really means I'm okay or if it means something like I feel bad. In Korean, when it's about negative feeling, it's not ideal to say something about negative directly. So people usually say, 기분이 별로예요. Like, I feel just so-so, like nothing special, nothing good, to mean I feel bad. 나쁘지 않아요. I'm not bad. 나쁘지 않아요. I'm not bad. So 나쁘다 means bad. So it literally means actually I'm not bad. I'm not feeling bad. It's not bad. So for example, you just worked hard, you studied hard, so you feel tired, but it's for making something good. So even though you feel tired, like it's not that much bad. In the case, you can say 나쁘지 않아요. 물어봐줘서 고마워요. Thank you for asking. 물어봐줘서 고마워요. Thank you for asking. It's kind of not common to say this phrase because people usually, just give the answer right away and then, ask you back how are you. 너는 and you. 너는 and you. So you can use that kind of the phrase for any situations that you want to say and you. For example, 뭐 먹을래? What do you want to have? 김치찌개, 김치 stew. And you, 너는? 요새 어떻게 지냈어요? How have you been recently? 요새 어떻게 지냈어요? How have you been recently? So 요새 means recently and 어떻게 지냈어요 means how are you? How have you been doing? So if you haven't seen someone for a long period of time, like for a month, you can say that 요새 어떻게 지냈어요? How have you been doing recently? 바쁘게 지내고 있어요. I've been busy. 바쁘게 지내고 있어요. I've been busy. But still, I'm really enjoying meeting you guys who really want to learn Korean, so I'm happy to doing it. So I can also say that 잘 지내고 있어요. I'm doing great. Okay, that's all the responses to how are you in Korean. I hope you like some of the phrases and use it when someone asks you 어떻게 지내요? How are you? If you want to learn more phrases like this, make sure to visit koreanclass101.com. I'll see you next time. 다음 시간에 만나요. 안녕히 계세요. Hi everyone, I'm Jae-hui. Welcome back to Korean Weekly Words. In this video, we'll be talking about 10 words for connecting thoughts. Let's begin. 그러고는, then. 그러고는, then. For example, you can say that 어제 그 사람 만났어. 그러고는 헤어졌어. I met the person, then I just broke up. It can be used mostly for daily conversation like spoken Korean. If it is for written Korean, you can say that 그리고 나서. Or 그러고 to mean then. 하지만, however. 하지만, however. This word can be used for formal situation or for written Korean. For example, 이 문제는 어렵습니다. 하지만 해결할 수 있습니다. This issue is difficult, however, we can fix it. So if you want to say however with your friends, you can use 근데 or 그렇지만 to mean however. 이거 어려워 보여. 근데 할 수 있어. This issue seems difficult. However, we can fix it for a casual situation. 따라서, therefore. 따라서, therefore. For example, 내일은 더울 겁니다. 따라서 물을 많이 드십시오. Tomorrow will be hot. Therefore, make sure to drink a lot of water. But when you talk with your friends or in more general cases, you can use 그러니까 to mean therefore. 또한, also. 또한, also. So for example, when you have a business meeting, you can suggest your idea by saying 이 계획도 생각할 수 있고 또한 이 계획도 생각할 수 있습니다. We can consider this plan or that plan. 반면, on the other hand. 반면, on the other hand. So this word 반면 literally means the other side. So you can use it to mean on the other hand. For example, 저는 스포츠를 좋아합니다. 반면 제 여자친구는 스포츠를 좋아하지 않습니다. I like sports. On the other hand, my girlfriend doesn't like sports. 마찬가지로, likewise. 마찬가지로, likewise. So when someone asks you, 너도 이거 좋아해? Do you also like it? Then you can just say that 마찬가지로, likewise. But if you want to make it sound natural in Korean, you can just make it a little bit longer by saying 나도 마찬가지로 좋아해. 게다가, additionally. So you can use it in a sentence something like 그 사람은 성격도 좋고 게다가 얼굴도 예뻐요. She has a good character. Moreover, she is pretty. 대신, instead. 대신, instead. 대신 means instead. You can say it as in 대신 해줄 수 있어요? Could you do that for me? Or could you do that instead? 마지막으로, finally. 마지막으로, finally. When you finish something, you can just start your paragraph by saying 마지막으로 or 끝으로 to mean finally. So, for example, 마지막으로 저는 이렇게 생각합니다. Finally, this is what I think. 근데, well. 근데, well. when you want to change the subject, when you talk with your friends, you can simply just say 근데. Let's say you talked about your trip to Japan, and then you certainly want to ask your friend like what she's doing this weekend. Then you can just say that 근데 이번 주말에 뭐 해? Well, then what do you do for this weekend? Okay, that's all 10 words for connecting thoughts. If you want to find out more expressions, make sure to visit koreanclass101.com. I'll see you next time. 다음 시간에 뵙겠습니다. 안녕히 계세요.
Want to finally start speaking in your target language? In this guide, you'll discover the top 7 ways to practice speaking on your own with our lessons. Let's begin. Number 1, shadowing. Shadowing is a proven learning technique where all you do is repeat what you hear in order to practice speaking. So, access any audio or video lesson on the site and press the play button to start. Then, as you listen or watch, just repeat the conversations. Or, even easier, read along out loud with the dialogue section. The script is right there in front of you. With our lessons, you can master entire conversations, just like that. Number 2, read out loud. I just mentioned it, but reading out loud is another powerful tactic and deserves its own mention. With every lesson, you get written transcripts and translations. So, as you play the lesson, read the dialogue out loud as you hear it. Why? By reading out loud, you're also practicing your speaking skills. You can do this with the lesson notes, the lesson transcript, or the dialogue tool. With the dialogue tool, you can listen to each line again and again, and repeat out loud until you master them all. Number 3, speed up your reading to speed up your speaking. Being able to speak without thinking is a sign of language mastery. If you're talking to a native and can respond quickly, they'll assume that you're fairly fluent. How can you do this? When you read out loud, try increasing your speed a little bit every time. So, start by reading with the dialogue tool. If you're like most learners, you'll read the first line slowly. That's because you're still getting used to the words, which is okay. Reread it. On your second try, you know most of the words, and you'll read a little faster. Reread it again. On your third try, you'll be even faster, at a native speaker's speed. And being able to read these phrases out loud and fast will help you speak fast. Number 4, record and compare yourself with native speakers. In order to sound like a native speaker, you must imitate native speakers. So here's how. Access the voice recorder, which is in the Dialogue Study tool in every lesson. Click on the microphone icon. Listen to the native speaker's audio, and then record yourself. You can then compare the 2 recordings side by side, and practice and try again and again until you perfect your pronunciation. Number 5, get feedback from our Premium Plus teacher. If you're learning by yourself and don't have access to real teachers, then you can always get feedback from our Premium Plus teachers. With the My Teacher tool, you can record yourself speaking and send the audio file to the teacher. They'll review it and tell you what to improve and how. That's it. Number 6, level up your speaking with Premium Plus assignments. With Premium Plus, you can also get assignments that cover reading, writing, listening, and even speaking from your teacher. These assignments can be tailored to your goals and needs. You get a new one every week, or anytime you're ready for a new one. Number 7, get even more lessons in the lesson library. If you want even more lessons on speaking and conversations, visit our lesson library and under Category, choose Conversation. You'll get all of the pathways and lessons that are focused on speaking. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share it with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way, and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Hi everyone, I'm Jae-hui. Welcome back to Korean Top Words. In this video, we'll be talking about 5 sentence patterns for beginners. Let's begin. 제 이름은 입니다. My name is. So after you say 제 이름은, which means my name is, you can just put your name and say 입니다. 입니다 is the word meaning to be. So unlike English, you have to put your name in the middle of the sentence. So for example, my name is 재휘, so I can say 제 이름은 재휘입니다. My name is 재휘. 제 이름은 재휘입니다. My name is 재휘. 저는 입니다. I am. So I think this is kind of the magic sentence pattern. You can put anything in there. You can even put the name of your job. You can also put your nationality, like ethnic group, or anything in there, because that literally means I am something. So for example, if you are, let's say, from the UK, you can say 저는 영국 사람입니다 by using the word 영국 사람, which means British, or literally means the person from the UK. And if your job is a student, you can say 저는 학생입니다 using the noun 학생, which means a student. So you just, put anything in there. Just say 저는, which means I am. And then put a noun and say 입니다, which means to be. 어디예요? Where is? So when you want to see where something is, you just have to put the noun about the place at the beginning and say 어디예요? Make sure to raise the tone at the end of sentence as in 어디예요, not 어디예요. It's because when you say 어디예요, it becomes a question, but if you say 어디예요, it becomes a statement. So make sure to say 어디예요 when you ask a question. So if you are in a park and if you want to know where a restroom is, you can use the noun 화장실, which means restroom, and then just say 어디예요? 화장실 어디예요? Where's the restroom? 저는 에 살아요. I live in. So unlike English, you have to put the name of the place in the middle of the sentence. So if you live in Seoul, 서울 in Korean, you can say 저는 서울에 살아요. 저는 서울에 살아요. So simply say 저는, which means I do, I am, and then name of the place and say 에 살아요. Here 에 is the particle for location. If you put the particle 에 right after the place name, it becomes in Seoul, for example, like as in 서울에. For sure, like in many cases, you can just keep saying particle and just say 저는 서울 살아요. But it sounds a little bit not natural. So it's better to use the particle 에 if you can remember it correctly. 저는 좋아해요. I like. So 좋아해요 is the verb meaning to like something. So if you like something, you just say 저는 and the object and just say 좋아해요, which means I like something. So for example, if you like 한국, Korea, everything about Korea, you can say 저는 한국 좋아해요. I like Korea. I think this is the magic word to make more Korean friends when you see someone for the first time. If you like something else, like let's say 갈비, which is kind of marinated beef or pork, you can say 저는 갈비 좋아해요. I like 갈비, the marinated beef or pork. Okay, that's all 5 sentence patterns for beginners. I hope you get a chance to use some of the sentence patterns today or tomorrow. If you use that, then let us know in a comment. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and make sure to visit our website koreanclass101.com. I'll see you in the next video. 다음 시간에 뵙겠습니다. 안녕히 계세요. Hi everyone, I'm Jae-hui, the product manager of koreanclass101.com. Welcome to Weekly Words. I'm going to introduce some words in Korean. Actually, I haven't seen them yet, so I'm kind of excited to see what kind of words I'm going to see. Okay, the first word is 슬픈, 슬픈. It means sad. Like, you can say, 그 영화는 슬픈 영화다. Meaning like, that movie is sad movie. And the next one would be 어려운, difficult. If you just start learning Korean, then you might say 한국어는, no, it's not good. I have to motivate people. I want to say that 한국어는 어려운 언어가 아닙니다, which means Korean is not difficult language. The next one will be I have to make a sample sentence with that. 못생긴, which means ugly. Well, actually, it's not easy to make a sentence with this word because it mostly have to be with someone. But I might say 못생긴 친구가 예뻐졌다, which means one of my ugly friends become beautiful. That happens a lot at my college. Like they have sometimes get some plastic surgery and they just become beautiful. So I might say 못생긴 친구가 예뻐졌다. Next one is 화난, which means angry. 화난. 오늘 아침에 화난 일이 있었다. Like 화난 일 is something like something making you angry. So that means like there was something make me angry this morning. Okay, the next one is 역겨운, which means disgusting. I think I never used this word in my life. I can say 내 친구는 역겨운 음식을 좋아한다, which means my friend likes disgusting food. I might say 역겨운 about food, but I'll never say that to some person or something. Okay, that's all words for this week. I hope to see you next week. 안녕히 계세요. Hi everyone, I'm Jae-hee. 안녕하세요, 이재입니다. Welcome back to Korean Weekly Words. I haven't seen the topic yet, but let's see what kind of words we are going to talk about. Computer words. Now we have keyboard, which means keyboard. 저는 무선 키보드가 더 좋습니다, which means I like wireless keyboard more. Okay, and next we have notebook. Notebook doesn't mean like notebook, it's laptop computer. I can make a sentence something like 저는 노트북을 6개월에 한 번씩 바꿉니다, which means something like I change my laptop every 6 months. Yeah, that's kind of true. Okay, and now we have mouse, which means mouse for the computer, I think. Well, for the animal mouse, you can use this word 쥐. So don't call the animal mouse as mouse because that would be only for the computer mouse. 무선 마우스가 편리합니다, which means wireless mouse is convenient. And here, like 무선 means wireless because it literally means without lines. Next one, headphone. Like I say, it's almost the same as English words. Headphone means headphones. With that, I can make a sentence like 저는 헤드폰으로 음악을 듣습니다, which means I listen to music with headphones. And now we have, let me see, mic. Can you guess what it means? Yeah, you might think it's about a guy named Mike. You can call Mike as Mike C, Mr. Mike. Not Mr. Mike. But mic can be used for microphones. 저는 노래방에서 마이크로 노래를 불렀습니다. I'm singing a song with a microphone at the karaoke. Okay, these are all words for this week. We talked about computer words, which might be very easy to remember. I'll see you next week. 안녕히 계세요. 안녕하세요, 여러분. Hi, I'm Jae-hee. Welcome back to Weekly Words. And this week, we are going to talk about, I haven't seen that yet, Korean jobs. Let's see what kind of words we have today. All right, now we have 간호사, which means nurse. 이 병원에는 예쁜 간호사가 많이 있습니다, which means at this hospital there are many beautiful nurses. Yep. Actually, in Korean there are not many male nurses, so if you just say 간호사, that means, for female. And if you want to say male nurse, you can say 남자 간호사. Okay, and the next one is 경찰관, police officers. That happens a lot, like when you just walk on the street in Korea and they just catch you and just, ask you to show them their ID cards because of the, they might consider you as someone from North Korea. No, that's not a good one. What kind of sentence I can make? 경찰관에게 잡혔습니다. Which means I got caught by a police officer. When I was walking around the presidential office in South Korea, I had a big backpack and I think they thought that I just tried to, attack the president. So they just got me, just wanted to see the building. But they thought that I'm kind of suspicious guy. Now we have the word 농부, which means farmer. 서울에는 농부가 없습니다, which means in Seoul, there is no farmer. Gangnam was actually the place where you can find a lot of farmers, but now you can only find buildings and Psy. Okay, and the next one is 회사원, which means office worker. I can just simply say like, 저는 회사원입니다. Like, I'm an office worker for koreanclass1.com. So that's true. 프로그래머, which means programmer. Yeah, when I was young, I wanted to be a programmer. So in the case, I can say 저는 프로그래머가 되고 싶었습니다, which means I wanted to be a programmer. Okay, that's all we have for this week. We just covered the words about Korean jobs, and I'll see you next week with the new words. Thank you. 감사합니다. Hi everyone, I'm Jae-hui. Welcome back to Korean Weekly Words. Let's see what we have for this week. This week's theme is the weather. First one is 바람이 부는, which means windy. So I can say 제주도에는 바람이 부는 날이 많다, which means in Jeju Island there are many windy days. Okay, next we have 습한, meaning humid. With that word, I can say 한국 여름에는 습한 날이 많이 있습니다, which means in Korean summer, there are many humid days. So when you have a plan to go to Korea in summer, bring a lot of shirts because it's so humid, so you might have to change shirts several times a day. Now we have 화창한, sunny. 한국의 4월에는 화창한 날이 많이 있습니다, which means in April in Korea, there are many sunny days. So you can see, like I said, something 날, because 날 means day. So 화창한 날 means sunny day, and 흐린 날 means cloudy day. So you can just put 날 after these adverbs. Okay, next we have 흐린, meaning cloudy. So I can say 저는 흐린 날이 싫습니다, which means I don't like cloudy days. For some reason, it's just making me feel depressed. I think many people have the same feeling. So in this case, we can say 저는 흐린 날이 싫습니다. I don't like cloudy days. And next we have 더운, meaning hot. With the word, I can say 더운 날에 아이들은 시청에 갑니다. On hot days, kids go to the city hall. It's because in hot days, like in summer, the city hall run the water fountains for the kids so that they can just play around with that on the hot days. Okay, that's all for this week. I hope to see you next weekly words video. Have a nice day. 안녕히 계세요. Hi everyone, I'm Jae-hui. Welcome back to Korean Weekly Words. Let's see what we have for this week. The theme is at the office. Okay, now we have 급여, meaning salary. I can say 변호사는 급여가 높습니다, meaning lawyers have high salary. Okay, now we have 사무실, meaning office. I can say 우리 사무실은 서울에 있습니다, meaning my office is in Seoul. This word 사무실 can be used only for the company's office, not teacher's office or other types of office. 사장, boss. Actually, literally means the leader of the company. So that can be like CEO or someone who is overseeing the company. 우리 사장님은 좋습니다, meaning my boss is very good. Hi, Peter. So when you use this word in Korean, when you address your boss, make sure you put the word 님. Call your boss like 사장님, not 사장, because if you just call 사장 to your boss, then you might have no boss from the next day. Okay, next we have 상사, meaning superior. The first word of this word is 상, meaning up, like above. So 상사 is someone who is working above you. 제 상사는 성격이 안 좋습니다. Meaning my superior is mean. Which is not true. Just let you know. Okay, now we have 초과 근무, overtime. 하루에 4번 정도 초과 근무를 합니다. Meaning Korean people usually do overtime 4 times a week. And yeah, that's actually true. So when I just call my friends who are working for Korean companies, and they just say, I'm still at the company, even though it's like until 10 p.m., 11 p.m. Okay, that's all we have for this week. I hope you enjoyed all of the words. Thank you for watching. 감사합니다. 안녕히 계세요.
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Korean ebook before it's gone.